Hello sports fans, welcome to my Udemy creation. Thank you for enrolling in this course and thank you for seeking, I enjoy working with people that take their golf very seriously, and I will undoubtedly guarantee that you are going to be leaving this lecture and this series having more information than you had coming into this course. At the end of the day, this is a great way for me to contribute to the actual knowledge library, and my name is Mitch, and today's actual course is going to be dealing with golf yardage books and how you can create your own personal notepad using Google Maps. I want to start with an introduction to yardage books. We must understand that a yardage book is sometimes not always available from pro shops and not always obtainable from a website of a golf club. So this is why I feel that we use Google Maps to its advantage by getting topography that we can actually plan as to how we're going to actually go around the golf course, playing certain clubs, also understanding distance, and obviously measuring using Google Maps to actually create your own yardage book. So it's very practical to be in a situation where you actually have something that doesn't draw battery life, it doesn't use up data on your mobile device, and I think at the end of the day you want to have something that's quite simple and you can actually refer back to it with, at the end of the day, almost creating a log of how your actual round goes. Good course management in golf is really, really important. You see someone that arrives new to the game, they don't actually have the right strategies to get around a golf course in the least amount of shots. It's not all about distance, but definitely about controlling, for example, direction. And there are certain places to be on the golf course which allow you to score. And I think at the end of the day, good course management comes with time, it comes with practice. But I think your yardage book is going to actually show you how to actually avoid trouble. And good course management is all about avoiding problems and keeping very high numbers off your card. The pros have yardage books. The caddy does a lot of research before they actually go onto the course. So this is really your own type of preparation, which is going to be pretty much improving the number of strokes in a possible round, which correlates with success in golf. We do have mishits, we do have bad lies, and we have unfortunate events that can happen on the course, but at the end of the day what we are trying to do is we are actually trying to get you to prepare a certain strategy and see if you can implement that strategy, and generally the ones that have done their homework end up with a higher degree of success. And if you just understand margin of error, it is talking to how the errors in golf can be very much compounded. You have one mishit that leads to putting yourself into deeper and deeper trouble. So really at the end of the day, the yardage book is trying to sort of take away that stress of getting yourself deeper and deeper into a problem that you probably won't be able to pull yourself out of. But if you understand margin for error, and your notes will detail, for example, there are sometimes around the green scenarios which are very difficult to get out of. These are the actual expectations you should have as an amateur. You can't always play like the pros, but at the end of the day, the pros have realistic expectations. They play to their abilities, and I think at the end of the day, the closer you are to understanding the feasibility of certain shots, then you can actually be a lot better, for example, going out there and not maybe having too much stress and mental fatigue that comes with scenarios that can actually put you into quite an uncomfortable place. And I mean, that's a whole different lecture on its own, the mental toughness. But at the end of the day, the yardage book can reduce the margin of error. And then just to touch off the introduction to yardage books, the rules of golf is paramount when considering the type of information that's available. I'm a big believer in mobile apps for your golf. You take it onto the range with you take it onto the course with you, but at the end of the day, you have to keep the rules of golf in mind. You're not allowed to have a slope rating, and you're not allowed to have wind direction, coming up on your device. So those functions I find are actually being monitored now. So tournaments aren't allowing people to take their mobiles. So this Yardage Book is going to be an alternative so that you are also playing by the rules, and it's a much easier way to actually show, for example, a referee that you're not actually logging into the golf weather or getting additional information, which technology is great for. Great for practice rounds, great for giving you an understanding as to how a course behaves. But at the end of the day, when you want to even out the playing grounds, there's only certain information that you can actually get from technology, and at the end of the day, that's why the rangefinders and the scopes are very popular, because they can actually be, the settings are very much in line with the rules of golf. And I think at the end of the day, some of the mobile apps, you have to, it's very hard to monitor whether someone has disabled those settings. So that is the end of the introduction. That is actually the start of the course. I will see you for lecture number 2 as we dive into the topic.